The Ladd School for the Mentally Retarded in Rhode Island is one of many centers in which the most modern facilities are being used constantly in this vital humanitarian effort. Such special centers as this are divided.
What is up, guys? Billy Mack here for another quick adventure. We're here at the former spot that was once known as Ladd School. Now today it is a Job Corps. There's also a fire academy down there, but this is where Ladd School once was housed. Now they say these grounds are haunted, so if you see anything in this video, point it out. But other than that, it's a beautiful day today, and this has kind of got a personal touch to me too, because some of you might remember I have a deaf uncle. And he's born handicapped, and my grandfather used to be a guard at Ladd School back when it was open, and he's seen some pretty awful stories regarding people coming into Ladd School and leaving Ladd School in a body bag. Ladd School wasn't a very well maintained place. There was a lot of abuse, there was a lot of neglect, but we're going to go find the cemetery associated with Ladd School, and at the same time, you're going to learn a little bit of history about Ladd School.
Rhode Island School for the Feeble-Minded opened its doors in 1907, a farm colony where patients were treated by doing chores and work, such as farming and clothing production. There were only 8 patients, whom were all male. By 1923, the name had been changed to the Exeter School, and there were over 300 patients in the most overcrowded mental hospital at the time. In 1950, the population nearly reached 1,000, and it was no longer a working facility. It was no longer a functional hospital, and it only contained one certified doctor, Joseph Ladd. The first reports of negligence were reported in the 1950s. That very decade also produced the first murder case in the school's history. This event, because of its highly public display, forced Joseph Ladd to retire. After his retirement, a change in the name was in order. The Exeter School became the Ladd School. The facility became less of a school and became more of a prison. The students were even referred to as inmates. Of the 5,000 residents to grace the Ladd School, there were many abused or mistreated.
Experiences at Ladd for them included having their teeth pulled without Novocaine. They were papoosed into dental chairs and they just pulled their teeth out. No pain relief at all. Different things like that. So
in 1983, a lawsuit was brought against the state by the Ladd School Parents Association. Many of the cases and evidence were destroyed during the investigations. Corrections were made to make the facilities useful and more accommodating again, forcing the population to dwindle down to 350 residents.
And we'd go down and pick them up, and you'd walk in, and it was just crazy. People running around naked, just very much different than it is today for them. Very barbaric.
Although there were fewer patients, reports of negligence and physical abuse were still consistent.
I think a lot of people became institutionally retarded, and that's where they maybe only had learning disabilities or something, and was put in a place where there was people with severe handicaps or disabilities, and they didn't learn.
A lot of times neighbors would call on parents that had mentally retarded children, and they would report the children saying they were a menace, they were a danger, they were afraid they were going to hurt their families. So a lot of children were actually taken away from their parents because of neighbors' fears and accusations that were exaggerated. Rhode Island was the first state to have all the institutions closed for mentally retarded adults.
Things have changed over the years until they eventually closed it. They closed it so that the clients could have a better quality of life.
The Ladd School is a blemish on the skin of our state.
Alright, here we are, y'all. Cemetery. It's so sad. These stones are not even real granite. They're not even nothing. They're just cement. I think what makes it sad is the stones are handwritten. Like someone just wrote it in the cement and let it dry. Gives you an idea. Our ways of thinking back then was very, very cruel, very rough. Look at it. 1937. I'm really glad our ways have changed a lot. There's one I saw, we've been here a little bit, there's one I saw, it was like off center. Where the heck is that one? It's over here, I think. Remember, if you see anything creepy or spooky in here, let me know. Just tell if someone didn't care. They were just writing to write. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if he was trying to make an arch or what, but poor William. Here's the thing. I don't know how much of this. This is the only granite stone here in the Ladd School Cemetery. The only one left. Everything is all cement. Just a sea of cement. Handwritten names on it. Look at the guy just. I don't know how much of these are children. I don't know how much of these are adults. I don't know. It's sad to even think of the nightmare and the torture we put these people through. Why? Because they were a little bit different. sad. Sad to think. Look at this. It's not even... didn't even try. I don't know. Alright guys, I hope you learned something interesting about this area. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button. Lad School was a piece of our dark history. Catch you on the next one. See ya.